is, and in fact, that's a perfect transition because I'd like to be able to delve into a little bit more into this, being able to take negativity and pain and how you convert that into drive, right? Because you're driven, and I'd love to be able to explore a little bit kind of where that comes from. I know that we've had a couple of conversations about this, right? And you touched on it just a little bit right now, where kind of the doubts, right, that other people have. But maybe you can talk about that just a bit, kind of what those pain buttons are, and how you're able to use that as fuel, jet fuel, to propel you, right, to be the person that you are, to be as driven, as work as hard as you do.
Oh, I'd love to touch on that, especially because, like you said, like, and I appreciate you saying that. Like, I do believe I am a very driven person now. It was hard to believe it in the moment at some points where I'm just like, oh, I was underperforming, when in reality, like, you can look around and I might look like a psychopath, with like some of my routines and behaviors and stuff
Right.
like that. But I was, I think in anybody's life, there's different pain points that we pull from. We pull from things from our childhood experiences that we have, and there's specific memories that like I can pull from, or specific relationships, I guess you could say,
Sure.
ways that I was treated and stuff like that that like fuel me, but in a negative way, where it's like maybe people doubted me, or maybe I didn't feel recognized, like I
Mhm.
didn't feel like people cared. So it's like, and now I'm on this journey to like seek recognition, but in a very positive way,
Sure.
you know.
Right.
And so a lot of that can be channeled from experiences we've had when we were younger, or even in more recent experiences. So for me,
Specifically, yeah.
yeah, let's get to the specifics now.
They want to know.
Yeah, they want to know. So for me, a lot of like initially one of the experiences that I pulled from was I have I had an issue when I was younger, because I have two older brothers
Sure.
and two older sisters. And I always felt like I was like in their shadow.
Hmm.
Like, oh my gosh, my older brother works so much harder than me. My other older brother's super smart.
Hmm.
I don't feel like I'm smart. My two sisters are very talented. One's sports, one's theater, and all this stuff. And like, who am I? Like, I'm a nobody. Like, I felt like that through high school and stuff, and I found myself quitting sports a lot. So for me, one of the pain points that I really reached from, especially after my mission, and used it to propel me, was not feeling like I was enough to my parents.
Mm.
I look at like my relationship with my parents, and I was just like, I just felt like because I was quitting. I was lazy. I was a quitter. I just wasn't amounting to anything. I wasn't getting good grades. I wasn't playing sports because I would just quit the sports because it was too hard.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I always looked at it, and as I got older, I was just like, I felt like I hadn't earned the respect of my dad. I feel like I hadn't earned the recognition or the love, even
Right.
though he showed me plenty of love. My mom showed me so much love, and I can look back and see all those moments,
Sure.
but there's still those moments of like feeling alone and
Mhm.
just feeling like I was the black sheep, and
Right.
I wasn't even recognized. And there's a lot of self doubt and um, just feeling, you know, just bad about myself in those
Sure.
times.